It is easier to win in business if you replicate what all those winners learned the hard way. This video is about the 20 high performance principles that I apply in my business that I learned from one of my favorite CEOs, Frank Slootman. Number 17 has made all the difference in my business career. Let's get to it. Hey, I'm Leon, CEO and founder of Selfmastered, a peak performance training company that transforms entrepreneurs into elite performers that can achieve in one day what they previously achieved in 1 week. I've coached and trained hundreds of entrepreneurs and invested in 37 of them. So I learned these following principles from Frank Slootman, who is the CEO of Snowflake Inc., which he IPO'd in September 2020. It is a cloud-based database firm and is the third cloud-based database firm that he has IPO'd in the past 15 years. The funny thing is that he had never founded a company himself. He's a professional CEO. He's a master at execution. They called Frank Slootman to skyrocket the growth of previously established businesses. He's Dutch, so European like me, I'm Spanish, and he has been dominated the tech industry in San Francisco for the past 15 years. So I really like his example because it proves that you don't need to be a visionary CEO to have incredible success in business. You just need to adhere to proven high performance execution principles that you can deploy in any business that you are involved in. Understand these principles, drill them in your head, apply them in your business, and see magic unfold. So, principle number 1, big goals, big success. This one seems simple, but not many people do it. Instead of aiming at 10K a month, aim at 1 million a month. And if you fail, you most probably be way above the 10K a month that you originally envisioned yourself. I also recall Schwartzman from Blackstone saying that the great thing about big goals is that it attracts elite people to work for you and with you. So the bigger the goals you set, the higher your chances of success, of meaningful success, the better people you attract and the more motivated you feel to making it happen. So do not settle for mediocre goals or small vision, because then you're not gonna be motivated enough and nobody that is truly good will go work with you. 2, being bold is the only way to win. See, oftentimes it feels like improving things marginally, making small improvement, being on safe ground, just being a little bit better than others and maybe a little bit less expensive is a good strategy to win, but that won't make you win. Maybe you don't lose, but you're not gonna win big either. So it's better to make bold bets, to go big, to truly risk things, because that's where the biggest advantages and the better success stories stand, at the other side of big risks. 3, strategy is overrated and execution is underrated. I totally agree with this. I've been saying this for years at this point. Business is not about spotting a gap in the market. It's about filling that gap. It's about making things happen. So it is much more interesting to become good at execution than a strategy, because there are 1,000 strategy consultants, but not that many execution consultants, because execution is something that needs to be born within all entrepreneurs. So focus on the execution, and over time you will eventually find the right strategy. The opposite doesn't work. 4, the key to relentless execution is to up your standards, narrow your focus, and shorten your feedback loops. If you're doing less things with more intensity and you review your progress as often as you can, your execution will improve. It's not magic. There's a process behind it. The number 1 cause of mediocrity in entrepreneurs, no matter the level, is being spread too thin. It's trying to do too many things at once and not really nailing anyone down. So if this is you, select the number 1 priority you have right now and give it all you got. That's the number 1 way to improve your execution and therefore your chances of success. 6, successful execution is not done in parallel. Is done in sequence. Work on fewer things at a time and sequentialize hard. That's why prioritization is so important, because at each stage of your journey, you need to know what is the number 1 priority. Which leads me to point 7. Priority is a singular world. If you have too many priorities, you have none. The fewer things you work on, the better the results you will drive. So try to have as few priorities as possible. 8, you need to use your imagination in business. See, you will never achieve something you are not able to imagine first. Your dreams are the necessary stepping stones towards creating big action plans. So do never shy away of dreaming big, but make sure that the plans and the systems you create are aligned with that big dream. Be impatient. No leader in history became important by boiling oceans or struggling to get things done or taking too long to decide. If you truly want to be the best version of yourself, you need to be speedy in execution. You need to be impatient. 10. Set the standards. If you want your team to perform at elite level, you cannot be performing at a low level. You need to be a powerhouse. People need to look up to you. You need to be the number one force driving superior performance in your business. 11. Kill your ego. Talk about your failures publicly. You want people to trust you, and trust is often created through sharing both the good and the bad. So never shy away of sharing your failures publicly, but make sure that you move on also publicly. There's no use in dwelling on past mistakes. Just accept the L and move on. 12. Steer your own ship. Use your intuitive understanding of your business. Businesses are not run by consensus. If you are the CEO, the business has to follow what you believe is best for the business. Never hide behind strategy consultants. Never make important decisions in committees. Truly use your intuitive decision making. 13. Curate who you take advice from. See, too many people asking for advice to people that are not qualified to provide it. If you are a CEO managing a 100 people business, chances are that those that can give you relevant advice, that those are in the same journey you are or have already been in your spot. The opposite doesn't work. Don't ask your family members, your friends, and people that have not faced or are not facing the same challenges that you are going through. 14. Cultivate clarity of thought, because business is a never-ending process of optimizing and drilling things down into its fundamentals. It's all about first principles. So instead of relying on some pre-agreed notion of what progress looks like, cultivate clarity of thought and purpose, because it's a huge competitive advantage. 15. Accept that being a founder CEO is hard. There's countless decisions. You need to be on guard 24/7. There's people trying to steal your lunch. It is what it is. So instead of lamenting yourself because of it, just accept it is hard and go for it. The sooner you internalize that you are willing to become the best version of yourself and thus create the best version of the business that you command, the faster you will arrive there. So don't dwell on the fact that things are hard. Rejoice because they are. 16. Have a compelling mission. Back to rule number 2. The bigger the mission and the clearer the vision, the easier it's going to be for you to attract elite people to work with you. So that's number 1. If you want to create an elite team, make sure the vision is big enough. 17. When hiring, is way more important attitude than skills, and this one is a huge one. This can be a little bit dangerous, right? Because oftentimes you want to hire the best you can find in the specific role that you are in need of, but if the attitude is not correct, there's no cultural fit, that hire will eventually turn sour. So there's risk involved in hiring for attitude and then teaching skills, but if you pull it off, it will bring massive difference into your business. 18. Power and money are shallow motivators. After some point, people do not play because they want to feel important or they want to be rich. It is because they want to become part of something bigger than themselves. It's all about teamwork. It's all about sports. It's all about excellence. It's all about nurturing a sense of being elite, of capturing the best of what everybody can offer. So make your business a place in which people can become their best version, and you will attract and keep elite talent. 19. Never ever compromise on the quality of the people you hire. So it's way more intelligent to pay them double the market rate, but extract 4 times as much output. And this is something that I've used in all of my companies. It makes total sense. 20. Hire drivers, not passengers. Passengers are aimed to be carried away with the company's momentum and don't truly get involved in their day-to-day. Drivers, on the other side, cannot accept things not being excellent, and they always over-deliver and go over their job functions to make sure the business is where it should be. So hire drivers, not passengers, and see how your business evolves. So these 20 rules that I try to apply every single day in my business, and we tell our clients, have made all the difference. It's all about setting big vision, be relentless in execution, hiring the best people you can find, and above all, becoming the kind of person that deserves to lead the business you want to create. If you follow these 20 rules, there's just no way that you will not build an elite business in record time. See you in the next video.